Welcome to Soft Launch,
everybody. Episode 138. We're feeling great. I'm JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And be grateful for this episode because you're getting it while I'm in playoff mode.
Yeah.
All right. And that's a big deal. Usually I'm locked in. I like to go radio silent to focus on what really matters. And you guys have made the cut.
You made the cut. Yeah. Usually JC likes to focus on sitting in the same spot as he does every game.
Absolutely.
Wearing exactly the same outfit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this fit in. Thank God. This fit into the juju.
I fit you into my lucky schedule.
Unless we lose tonight, and then you'll never see another Soft Launch episode ever again.
You will see a Soft Launch episode, but God forbid we record it on game day.
You understand?
But it's what it is. Our life has been fun. Life has been good, and we're going to get to that all in our first segment called One Thing About We. And one thing about me is I kind of hinted at what my one thing was going to be, and the Knicks are in the playoffs.
Yes.
I am locked the fuck in.
Yes.
And I'm ready to go. I'm doing my part. Playoff JC is the best version of myself.
What's your part? What are you doing?
So this is my thing when it comes to the Knicks. I am my most productive self when we're in the playoffs because I can't expect the team to do their part if I'm not doing my part. And my part is the laundry's done.
Yeah.
All right, the laundry's done.
Gotta have a clean house.
Gotta have a clean house. Gotta make sure all the lucky jerseys are washed. All the lucky shorts are where they have to be. The laundry's folded.
Yeah.
The dishes are clean. And now I need you guys to clean sweep the fucking Hawks.
Yeah. You understand?
If I'm locked in my personal life, that's one less thing for the Knicks to worry about.
Yeah, of course. And I'm sure that they're really thankful for you.
And they should be because I am doing my part. This is a team effort.
Yeah.
It's just what it is, fellas. You gotta lock in. You gotta make sure that the stuff in the house is right because if the energy's a little off, they're gonna feel it.
Yeah, and it's gonna be your fault.
It's gonna be my fault.
Yeah.
And I can't have that.
No.
So it's just what it is. Do you notice a difference in me in playoff season?
I notice that you, Matt Pavich, a little bipolar. You understand? Yeah.
What do you mean bipolar?
You're so excited for the Knicks.
Yeah.
It will be the first quarter.
Yeah.
2 minutes into the game.
Right.
And you'll go, this fucking team sucks. And then I'll look at the screen and I go, it was literally just tip off.
Yeah, it was just tip off. And make no mistake, I'm saying this team sucks and we're up 7.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. One of my great quotes, I believe it's the greatest quote I've ever made in my entire life because it really encapsulates my experience as a Knicks fan. Sometimes you have to sometimes in order to make room for greatness, you have to abandon hope.
Yeah.
So if I can just give up hope in the first 20 minutes, I make room for real greatness to exist.
Yeah, of course.
Because what hope does is it takes up space for what could be. And you're taking up space, God forbid.
Yeah.
You can't take space. You gotta make space. You gotta create space for the Knicks to be excellent. And you do that by giving up a little bit of your hope.
Yeah.
You give up that space and then you leave them room to really be great.
Yeah. You just don't want to set expectations.
God forbid. Then you end up hurt. Why would you do something like that?
And you've been hurt before.
I've been hurt before.
You've been burned before.
And I'm ready to get hurt again, but just not truly. You know what I mean? Like I'm putting myself out there, but there are contingency plans in place.
Of course.
Because God forbid the Knicks lose, which they won't. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. The Knicks won't lose, but if they did, I always didn't like this team.
Yeah, exactly. You understand? 100%.
No, it's just the guys being silly, just creating ways to not really feel the pain of losing.
Absolutely. So that's what I notice of you.
Yeah.
You go from hot and cold. I don't know what's actually... Thing is that I can never tell what's actually happening.
Yeah.
So this guy fucking sucks.
Yeah.
He's not playing well at all. And you just mean in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you understand? I'm thinking like it's a wide known thing. This person's not playing well and like it's being talked about and it's not.
And let me tell you something, Samantha, it is. It actually is because everybody is actually talking about it. And this is a little bit of me being a guy. But to be fair to me, we're all like this.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, hey guys, calm down. It's one game. Like, that's not real. We're not on the fucking team. We're losing our minds every single game. It's just part of the experience. It's what it is.
It's what it is.
I am a volatile person. And if Samantha was just watching me, she would have no idea of what the actual score in the game was.
None.
Because my reaction is not a true indicator of what's actually happening on the floor.
At all.
Not even close.
No.
It's closer to the opposite.
Almost all the time.
Than it is to actual reality.
Sometimes like if a game's on and I'll go take a shower or something and I come out and I hear you huffing and puffing, I'm scared to come out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what is going on. Then I'll look at the screen and the Knicks are up by 10. Yeah. And I go, what the fuck are you doing?
It's because you don't understand, Samantha. You don't understand we're up 10. We were up 13.
Yeah.
The other team is making a run. They're surging. They hit a wide open 3 and this is how it starts.
Yeah. I'm in the shower and I hear, we gotta make a stop.
Gotta make a stop.
We gotta make a stop. Referee!
You understand?
One thing about being a former, like, I wasn't even like a high level. I was nowhere near a high level basketball player.
Yeah,
I played in high school and a little bit of intramurals in college.
Yeah.
I love the sport.
Kid's 5'11".
Kid's 5'11" is 6'10" with Jordans on.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 feet with Jordans on. I don't know what a 10K is.
I said what?
I mean, 6'10" on.
Can I see those Jordans?
Yeah, 6'10", that's my 2K player.
Yeah.
That's my player. That's my creative player who also has a bunch of tattoos. Is really just the guy I want to be.
Yeah.
But one thing about having played basketball and watching, I'm not on the couch. I'm on the bench.
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching the game and I'm calling screens out from home. I'm like, screen left, and it's just like, I just can't watch a game without being fully emotionally invested. And what my full emotions look like is negativity.
It's all negative.
It's all negative. I'm always only thinking the worst thing. I'm never like, come on, guys, we can get together and stop it. Like, if I would, that's why I'm not a coach.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't
That's
be.
why.
I would. Oh, yeah.
That's why you're not a coach.
That's why I wouldn't be a coach.
Yeah, okay.
Wait.
You understand?
Why do you think I wouldn't be a coach?
Yeah.
And why is that? Why do you think I
I'm too
wouldn't
negative.
be a coach?
That's why I'm not a coach. I mean, was that even on the table to be a coach?
Let me tell you something.
That's why I don't play the game.
Yeah.
Because Go ahead. Zac Efron, please.
Yeah. That's another thing that I never got over. So you think me not being a coach, or you think me not being a part of a professional program is a skill issue?
Yeah. No.
You think it's a skill issue? That's what you're saying.
And you think it's an emotional issue?
It's a choice. It's not a choice, and it's a choice that I'm making, not a choice that God made for me.
Yeah, of course.
It's a choice that I make every day not to be involved in professional programs.
Of course.
Okay, because I do believe, and it is true, that I see the game a little differently.
Yeah.
All right, I
So
got
is
my fingers really on the pulse.
Programs, what we call sports, it's like calling a movie a film. You're like a professional program. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
You gotta do something.
It's true, I could be a coach. I could be a coach if I just, put in, obviously, you put in the years of work, blah, blah, blah. You give your heart and your soul to a craft. You develop, blah, 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 blah. Boring. I have the gift.
You have the gift?
I have what it takes, but why I'm not is because emotionally I can't be a leader of men.
No.
Because I'm not able to do anything other than, well, if you guys don't want to fucking take this seriously, let's not even show up.
Yeah. You got a little bit of your dad in you.
I got a lot of bit of my dad in me.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of negativity when it comes to my sports teams.
Yeah.
Just because that was what was being reflected back to me. And you look at my father, you go, he's a Knicks fan. Yeah. It came from somewhere.
100%.
It's just what it is.
It's in the blood.
It's what it is. It's in the blood. I'm trying to be better. And a new quirk of playoff JC that I'm trying to include, I want to be more collaborative. So things that I'm more hesitant to get on board with, I'm embracing during the playoffs because I feel like everything helps. So, I'm not an astrology guy, but tell me that the stars want the Knicks to win.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see the scouting report. I want to see horoscopes. All right? Tell me what's in the future and tell me that it's good.
Yeah. Tell me that the stars are aligned for Brunson.
Tell me it's a good season for Libras right now.
Yeah.
Tell me Libra.
Is he a Libra?
He could be. He very well could be. It's giving. It's giving. He is. I don't believe in witchcraft, but charge the crystals up.
Yeah.
All right. Jalen Brunson's drawing charge fouls. We can charge crystals and help. We could do our part. If we all lock in, we can win this.
Yeah. I saw someone hit him in the family jewels the other day.
Yeah, and they called him the guy, CJ McCollum.
saw it.
He said it was a flop.
He said it was a flop, and he said he's gonna get his money back. And I said, I don't think so.
I don't think so, pal. Not in fucking New York City.
Yeah.
You want to see fucking acting go down to Broadway.
Yeah.
This is Madison Square
That's what
Garden.
he said. He said he's like, I guess Jalen Brunson thought he was on Broadway.
Yeah.
And I said, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
okay?
we're like, buddy, relax. Tell us you just got to New York for the first time. This is 7th Avenue.
You understand?
What are we talking about? Motherfuckers is haters, but the Knicks took care of business in game 1. We play game 2 tonight, which is Monday. You guys will get this Wednesday. And hopefully nothing that I say on this podcast will age poorly because I think we're going to win.
Yeah. I think you are too. So I'm gathering.
Yeah.
From the video that I posted yesterday about the Knicks, about me wearing an outfit. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Great video, by the way.
Yeah.
You looked smoking hot.
Yeah. People are talking about Trae Young. I say, who the fuck is that?
You don't know Trae Young's the one?
I mean, I know his name. Is he on the Hawks?
Okay, so
Is
Trae
that the
Young,
one, his hair is trash.
he looks like a baby.
Yeah.
Trae Young's the one that looks like a grown-up baby. His hair is trash. He looks ridiculous.
He's on the Hawks.
He was on the Hawks. They traded him, but like the ghost of him still remains.
Yeah, people talk about Trae Young. I say, guys,
yeah.
I'm just trying to get laid.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we were playing the Hawks.
Yeah, we are playing the Hawks. The Atlanta.
I feel like I'm going to tap in the next series.
Yeah. Well, we got to get there. And we will.
And that's called positivity I was doing.
Yeah,
I don't know if you never heard of it? Yeah, you like negativity.
You
out there.
It's true. You can't count the chickens before they hatch. But next round we will need your support as well.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. It's the playoffs. It's an exciting time in New York City. My favorite thing about the Knicks being in the playoffs this time of year is one of the big things I suffer with is outfit anxiety.
Yeah.
And there's just none of that this time of year.
Because you're gonna wear the exact same outfit every single day from now until whenever the fuck this is over.
100%. You look at me and you go, the only difference is what I'm wearing underneath. It's going to be one of my 2 Knicks jerseys. Yeah. It's going to be these black cargo pants. Yeah. It's going to be white socks. It's going to be my black and blue Jordan 1s.
Yeah. Or you could wear your Knicks socks.
I could wear my Knicks socks. I could. We'll see. But if I'm wearing my Knicks socks, then I'm wearing my little blue, orange, and white Nikes.
I know the outfits.
I know you know. I'm just telling the people, and they'll get familiar with it.
And when you guys see our wedding photos, just know there's a jersey under it. He's gonna wear a jersey under his fucking suit, and you're not. So don't get any fucking ideas.
I didn't get any. You fucking gave me the idea. It's a great fucking idea.
Take it off the fucking thing.
I look at it and I go, you should be a coach. You got some good ideas. You just drew up a really good play, no? Yeah. But yeah, it's exciting. Everything is good.
Are you going to go out more to watch games? You went out for the first game.
Well, I will say we are 2-0 when I go to Pig Beach.
Yeah.
The Knicks also won last year when I go to the Upper West Side at New York Comedy Club. We won a big game against Boston there last year. And
is that where we're at tonight?
That's where we're at tonight. So I feel good about my placements. If it's a weekend, I could I was so opposed to going to Pig Beach because you have to get there so early.
Yeah.
And then me and Adrian, shout out to Adrian, my good friend, who I went to the game with, we got there like 2 hours early, and then we just hung out.
Yeah.
Had a couple brews, and it was really nice. I'm like, what's the problem with getting there early?
You know, I look at you when you were talking about getting there early, and I go, what, do you not want to hang out with your friend for an extra hour? I mean, what are you talking about today?
I don't know what that's about. I have such an allergy to I have such a initial opposition to getting to a place early, well ahead of time. I just don't know where that comes from.
It's the POC in you.
Yeah, it's the person of color. Because I don't if we're going to the club, I don't want to be the first one there.
No,
God forbid, that's a nightmare. God forbid,
embarrassing.
But God forbid you have to skip the line and you're just waiting in the club. It's not. It's better to be early.
It is better to be early.
Why am I not embracing that?
I don't know.
Where does it come from?
One thing about me, I'll never be early.
Yeah, no, same. I can be, but I don't know why I was so opposed, but you get there early, you have a couple extra brews, you get a seat, I made another friend.
Yeah.
I got recognized for my content out there. There was a guy, because we got there right before, because there's a stage of watching a Knicks game in New York when you go to a big viewing party.
Yeah.
There's the stage of you get there and everybody's spread out and they have their own space, and you get there early enough, you set up your own table. Then it gets a little bit closer to the game and you start asking people at tables, are they using these 2 seats?
Yeah.
You're starting to really, the community becomes apparent. So we got there at a time where we had enough space for our own table. Nobody was asking us, but there was a fan of another team that was playing on the screen. Mm-hmm. And he was like, do you guys mind if I sit here? And then we just made it a friend, didn't know his name. He's one of the best friends I ever had. It's just, it's just what it is. That's how
he was a Hawks fan?
He was God forbid he was, it's not a safe place for other fans. I hate to see, if I'm at a Knicks viewing party and I see the team we're playing against, I go, we should fucking beat this guy up because you're coming to be an irritant.
Yeah. Well, that's the last time I went to Pig Beach.
There was Celtics fans there.
One Celtic fan. He was nice though. He didn't
Yeah, but it's you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
Oh, he's probably with a friend.
I don't give a fuck who he was with. If you're gonna do that, go to the game.
Yeah.
You can support your team there. And even there, it's dangerous, but it's different.
Yeah.
If you come into a view party, these are people who can't afford to get in. These are people with nothing to lose.
Yeah. You're right about that.
We're gonna hit you. Yeah. We're gonna hit you. Nobody's gonna be upset about it. But no, he was a fan of the Timberwolves, the Minnesota team. So he's a Dante fan. So and we also were rooting for the Timberwolves. They got a couple former Knicks. I like to see Randall and Devo doing well over there.
Is Randall playing?
Randall's playing. Both of them are playing. They lost game 1, but they didn't play terribly.
Okay.
But it's what it is. We made friends, and that was the closest experience I ever had to a women's bathroom.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
nice?
just a nice superficial friend. We rooted for the same team together. Then he left, and I'll never see him again.
Yeah. And it's okay.
And it's just what it is. One thing about me, this is the Knicks playoff season. Is a great time of year. I'm very happy this time of year, and that's a new thing because usually when the Knicks are in the playoffs, it's usually more of a nightmare. This year, I feel good and positive.
Good.
Yes.
That's great.
It's exciting.
We'll see how it goes after tonight.
Yeah. And see, now that's negative energy, and I don't need that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know when I was allowed to be a negative.
No. You're not. You're just allowed to. Nothing you can do is right. You just got to let me explain to you why everything is the way I want it.
I understand.
So if you're too positive, I'll tell you, hey, you're being too presumptuous, and it's going to jinx us. But if you're being too negative, we don't need that energy either. So you just fucking accept that you can't be right and let me be in charge.
Right. Yeah. in your fucking dreams, okay? Wait, and then you woke up.
Yeah. It's just the one time.
Yeah.
Just about the Knicks in the playoffs.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's one thing about me. What about you, Boo?
Okay, one thing about me is we had a pregnancy scare.
You understand?
And by that,
We did not have a pregnancy scare.
all right.
Samantha had a pregnancy
And I
scare.
thought this was one thing about me.
Yeah.
So maybe shut your fucking mouth.
You said we.
Maybe because it's one thing about we.
You understand?
And we had a pregnancy scare,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Because I didn't almost get not pregnant by myself,
Yeah.
okay?
You actually did.
Yeah.
You did that whole thing on your own.
Yeah,
You
I
did
got pregnant with the idea.
You did. And I know that there's no way you could understand this, but that is what Inception is. You got impregnated with an idea that wasn't yours.
You
But
know, I'm lost.
yeah, of course. And it's just
understand?
what it is. Samantha whipped herself up into a frenzy, and I knew it was bad because you said that like like Gail didn't even make space for this.
Gail was making so much space for this.
She was like, "You're not pregnant. You have an IUD." That's what you told me. She said.
No. And then she goes, you won't. First of all, let's remember and explain that I have an expired IUD. Okay? Yeah.
You went to the gynecologist.
You go, my
less
IUD
than a
is
month-
curdled.
You go.
You understand?
You got a curdle. The IUD got a bad knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, IUD's limping.
Yeah. He's got a torn meniscus.
No, honestly, your IUD, I made this comparison before. Your IUD is LeBron James. It's very late in its career, but
Yeah.
it's still dominant at the highest level.
At the highest level.
Because you look at Puerto Rican sperm, you go, the highest level.
The highest level.
You look at Latin reproduction, you go, this is the NBA of
Yeah.
IUDs. You have to be the best of the best.
Best.
And that's what you have. You have LeBron on the Lakers. He's a little bit old. He can't dominate the way he used to, but he's still putting it down out there. He's still dominating. His team's still winning.
Yeah, you go. So here's it's just one thing about me, if I may fucking speak for fucking once.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
I think what really was happening to me is the anxiety of like the wedding coming up is making
Yeah.
me super nervous. And I'm like worried about weather, whatever. Anyway, in case you guys were wondering, and I know you guys are really nervous, it does say now that it's gonna be beautiful weather on our wedding day. So thank God. I know everybody was nervous about it. I wasn't.
Samantha's been checking the weather for our wedding day for 3 months, and I go,
That's
it's
not
gonna...
true.
Okay, so how long have you been checking it?
About 9 months. Okay, I looked at the Farmer's Almanac. Okay, when I booked the day.
You understand?
Don't dwindle me down to 3 months.
I listen to you and I go, this is why women originally were not allowed to work. You have been wasting your time with such aggressive nonsense. You've been thinking about the weather on this day. Number one, it's out of your control. Number two, how shocking. The forecast that you got 4 months ago for May 3rd has changed aggressively. There's no way to know until we get there.
You're true. And you know, this is coming from the guy who thinks he has a hand in making the Knicks win. So maybe just shut the fuck up, okay? Because you got no stakes there. You don't know those guys. You're not winning no money if they win. This is my fucking wedding day, okay? It actually matters. So maybe just shut the fuck up when I'm doing one thing about me.
My wedding day or our wedding day?
I said what I said.
And let me tell you something.
And I said what I said.
And let me tell you something. The Knicks were here long before you, and they will be here long after we're both gone. All right? So maybe, and also to say that I don't have effect on the games when we're up 1-0 is crazy because I've been doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I've been just a little stressed out.
Yeah.
About the wedding and things that need to be done.
Right.
Or like last minute final things. Everything's pretty much done, but it's like, you know, just now arranging like times for everybody. And like, it's just, I felt super anxious the other day.
Arranging what for everybody?
Like times that like my
like
makeup artist has
itineraries
to
and stuff like
come.
that,
And
yeah.
then like, I was worried about my fake tan. And like, you know, it sounds ridiculous, but it is just like, I'm just a little bit nervous.
No, it's a lot of things to.
It's a lot of little tiny little things like loose ends.
Yeah, a lot of decisions to make that pile up to make what I'm sure is super anxious. It's just very funny to listen to you be anxious about the wedding that I'm super cool about, but all of my anxiety is with the New York Knicks and Arsenal right now, which is crazy because I'm getting married in 2 weeks.
You get married in 2 weeks, but you just look at you and you go, you. If we're being honest,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not in charge of nothing.
No.
The guy's just skating by.
Yeah.
The guy's in charge of the DJ, and he has to be reminded to do everything.
Yeah.
So maybe my anxiety's coming from your fucking lazy ass, okay? Worry about the fucking Jalen Brunson. Tell Jalen Brunson to shove up his fucking ass, okay?
And that's out. I'm not leaving that. I'm not leaving. You the part about me is in. Don't you ever talk about my captain that way? Yeah. Not during the playoffs. If you think that like you keep playing your cards this way, I'm gonna make fucking jokes in my vows, and you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
So
Your vows that you're gonna write the fucking day of.
so what? And so what? So what if I do? So what if I write them the day of? So what?
And you will.
So but if I do, so the fuck what? What? God forbid I write the vows the morning of and I deliver them. What's the problem with that?
No, it's fine. You could do that. Whatever.
But no.
Anyways, one thing about me.
What's the problem with that? What's the problem with waiting until? I'm not waiting until the day of. By the way, have you written the vows?
I've written some. I have like an outline.
Okay, you have an outline. That's great. I don't have an outline yet. What if we both get to the wedding and we both deliver vows? Why does it matter when each was written?
Well, because I don't want them to be rushed, and I don't want them to be.
You understand?
You go. That's out. And that's out.
But it's the truth.
It is the truth.
That's fair enough. That's why we ask each other's questions. I wish I could go back in time and remove the venom from my question, because that's a very fair answer. And I look at you and I go, that's why I'm marrying you.
Yeah.
For the most part, you're right.
Yeah, sure, that's out. But it's the truth.
That's what it is.
And anyway, so I've been having a lot of anxiety, and then I feel like it's coming out in my body. Like my boobs were really swollen and really, really painful. My stomach was hurting me. And I just wasn't feeling my best. I was getting like headaches, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And like, I have an IUD, so I don't really get my period like that.
Yeah.
And I was super emotional. Like I was watching, and I cry for a lot of things, but like I was like sobbing at a edit on TikTok of Michael and Dwight from The Office, and to a Bruno Mars song. Yeah. And
You
I was sitting in a park,
Samantha watched
absolutely hysterical. I was like crying, and I'm like, this is not. There's got to be a baby.
Samantha,
in me.
she watched an episode of The Office on TikTok, edited to the song "Die with a Smile," and she just absolutely lost it.
Yeah,
and I go, "You've seen this show already."
You understand?
You learned no new information.
None.
You absolutely knew every piece of this plot.
Yeah.
And you cried again.
I cried again in public. I was in a park. Yeah. So
you look at me and you go, there's just no way for me to tell when Samantha is hormonally emotional versus regular emotional. I've seen you do that for way less at any given time.
Well, but I'm in the comfort of my own home.
Yeah.
I would never do that in front of people. That's crazy. Yeah. But I was crying in the park. So I'm like, why am I so fucking emotional? And there was something else. I can't remember what we were talking about the other day. And I'm like, hysterical crying talking to you about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't know why I'm crying right now. And I'm like, this is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
And it was like I couldn't get a sentence out. I was like sobbing. It was over someone I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I don't know. I think I might be pregnant. My IUD. I mean, I know that the gynecologist said that it's fine.
No, they didn't say it was fine. They just said it was fine. They just told you that.
But they're just stupid doctors. They don't know anything. You know what I mean?
You understand?
At the end of the day, she's just a girl doctor. Just kidding.
She's just a girl doctor. She's not even that hot.
Yeah.
Why would I listen to her?
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm so nervous. Like I feel like I don't get like my boobs being hurt. Like they don't hurt during my period. And like they don't get as swollen as they were. So I made JC go get a pregnancy test. Anyway, guys, relax. I'm not pregnant.
Yeah.
Jeez, everyone's so nervous about it. And I'm like, relax. Anyway, I took the pregnancy test. I came out not pregnant. And then JC, and I'm like, all right, now you can take a seat. Now you can fucking breathe, because you just bothered me about that. He's like, I fucking hate you.
I mean, yeah, it's just when Samantha, sometimes you get on these kicks. You get on kicks. And the hardest, not the hardest, it's not hard. It's not difficult. But the important work that has to be done on my end is to just not, you have to go through the whole cycle of a feeling.
Yeah.
And I have to just be here for you throughout that whole cycle. Mm-hmm. I don't want to try to fix it. I don't want to suggest that it could be something else, because you have been right. You've been right before. You'll be right again. So I just want to be with you as you go through the cycle. But there's points in it when I go, I think this is about something else probably, but you can't say that. I don't think you can say that. I don't think that's a supportive thing to do.
Am I not reasonable?
You're reasonable,
right?
To a degree.
Well, I like the first part. Leave the second part out.
You understand?
Okay, I like the reasonable part.
You are reasonable to a degree.
Yeah. What degree is that?
A high degree. One of the highest degrees. But, there's still some room for unreasonability, just like with any human.
Yeah.
Just like with me, God forbid.
Exactly.
God forbid, I'm unreasonable all the time.
Let's talk more about that. Yeah. Let's talk about how you're wrong all the time. I was nervous, and now I just think it's anxiety, and it's fine. I was really just anxious for that one day, and then I was like, everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Because then I looked at the weather, and the weather was fine, and I go, what am I being nervous about? You know, I'm just now it was the weather. Like if it rains, now I'm like, can we get warm weather again? I mean, I walked out today, and I go, is it March?
I know.
What the fuck is going on? It's freezing outside, and I'm just like, My dress is not a cold weather dress.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I couldn't call it, man. I couldn't call it. But it is funny to think that you saw a weather report for our wedding like 3 weeks ago that you didn't like, and as a result of that, you thought there was a baby inside of you. You understand what I'm saying?
That was not what it was about.
You were like, it's going to be cloudy, and we have to bring a life into this world.
You understand?
Shut the fuck up. It wasn't because of the clouds. It was because of all the things I have to do.
Oh my God, that's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fine when I'm pregnant, and it just, it's fine. I wasn't really that nervous about it.
Yeah.
I just cried about it the night before. It's just what it is. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not pregnant, and that's all great.
Yeah, and who could have seen that coming? We're just lucky to be living the life that it's all a luck of the draw, and we're a couple lucky kids.
Yeah.
Isn't
I
that
like
right?
Your fucking tone.
I don't know, but there's nothing wrong with my tone.
Everyone listening to this podcast is listening to going, Samantha's anxious.
Yeah.
Samantha's nervous about the wedding that's happening in 2 weeks.
100%. What are you the most nervous about?
I just want everything to go right. Everything to go smoothly. I want to not be stressed that day, and I know that I will be because, people have to show up on time.
Yeah, things happen.
And you just go, I just want everything to go smoothly, and I don't want anyone to ask me a single fucking question.
Right.
And you go, everyone's going to be asking me a question.
Of course.
And I know I say it, whatever. I don't like to be center of attention. And I'm like, wow, everyone that's coming, we have to speak to. And I go, that's a nightmare.
Is that what's bringing you a lot of anxiety, that part?
All of it, yeah. Okay. I'm like, oh my God, a party for us? Ugh. Yeah. It's so stressful. And then I just want everyone to have a good time. And, I want to make sure that I feel pretty.
Yeah. I think all those...
I don't know if everyone could hear, but Monroe.
But yeah. Evie, it's got my little Evie,
sorry,
and
Mama.
you just smacked the shit out of her.
Sorry,
No,
Mama.
she's doing good. Evie's just snoring because blah, 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 blah. Everybody's going to be fine. We're going to have a blast.
Yeah, everything's
There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Even when things go wrong, we're going to roll with the punches. It's just what it is. Life is going to happen. We're getting married. That's the important part. Nothing is going to stop that.
Yeah.
Unless you have another fucking premonition that I don't know.
No, everything's going to be great.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be fine. I just called Evie Monroe, now I feel sad.
Yeah.
God. You understand?
One thing about Evie, she has one thing about her this week.
What's one thing about her?
I don't know if we mentioned on the podcast, but Evie's been pissing in her sleep.
She's been pissing in her sleep. She could be pissing on my leg right now. There's no time.
No. She is now on medication that will stop that from happening.
There you go.
So she's on the mend, but she will have to be in this for the rest of her life. And we're trying to gain her weight, and this medication makes her lose weight. And you just go, there is no winning with this dog.
This medication makes her lose weight?
Well, it makes her not as hungry, so that results in loss of weight.
Yeah. But she's been eating the last couple of days.
I had a spoon. I had a hand feed her food the other day.
That was one time.
Yeah.
One time. The first time. So I think hopefully she's past it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think she could do with a couple more pounds. But she'll be all right. I'm excited. We're next time you see us, we'll have our rings. We're picking up our rings this week.
Yeah.
Everything is really exciting. We're getting down to the wire. Is there anything you're excited about?
I'm excited about it all.
Yeah.
I'm excited about marrying you.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the whole thing, really. I just, I'm excited, but also like, it's like, it's going to happen, and like whatever happens, and I'm excited, but, I'm also a little nervous. I would like it to go well.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I just don't think there's any version of the day that actually truly becomes a nightmare. You know what I mean? Like, it's magical what we're doing. It's important. It's beautiful, and it's symbolic. It's going to be ceremonious.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about? Obviously, outside of us getting married. Mm-hmm. Like, what about the day is making you excited?
A little Frankie's, getting
I literally
nice
can't.
little meal, bro.
I can't wait for the spaghetti limon.
Yeah, we're gonna get a nice little meal. We're gonna get some really nice pictures that I know I don't like settle and pose for pictures a lot. So like anything that we can get professional, it's gonna look beautiful.
Yeah,
it's like gonna be nice to show. To have to show forever.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
Picked up your suit.
Picked up my suit. My suit looks great. I just gotta, put the last little touches on it.
Yeah, I'm not nervous about that at all.
You're not nervous about that? You shouldn't be. What the fuck is there?
Because you're gonna fucking wait until Saturday for it. And I'm gonna have to be running around with you, trying to find something. Like every time we have a wedding, you go, JC does this for every wedding, including his own.
Yeah.
Every wedding we've ever had to go to, but less than 12 hours before the wedding, JC is out looking for something.
Yeah.
And you go, he's going to do the same thing for our wedding.
No, I'm not going to wait that close. I got to go. Well, I got 2 weeks, these last 2 weeks. Got to get a shirt, got to get some shoes. And that's it, though. No belt, because the suit's built different. I'm excited. I know it's gonna all come out nice. I'm gonna like the way that I look.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, I guarantee it. You know, I'll have to listen to this one's fucking mouth the whole time. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just excited to be married. I'm not like, I mean this in a positive way. Like I just kind of want this whole like.
I want it to be over.
I want it to be over. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited, but I would have been. You know, I wanted to do City Hall. Like this is still going to be exciting and fun in a whole different way that we get to celebrate. But like, you know, it's been like months of build up. I want the build up to be done.
Yeah.
I want to show up, have the party, and then leave, and then have it be a positive memory, and not have to plan or not that it's been so taxing on me personally, but it's like a feeling. It's such a big thing that you know we're all, and I'm ready for the next big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm ready for it to be over because I'm so done with people, you know, like, oh my God, what's the plan for the wedding? And then telling them, and then like, some people are like, I love what you're doing. That you can also tell the people that are like, oh. Yeah. You know? And it's like, I'm so done with that part of it.
I get that. That's probably, I mean, do you think that's more because like you're talking to more women? Because I don't get that from dudes. They don't really care how the fuck it happens.
Yeah, I guess probably because, you know, people like, well, I don't know if it's just a women thing, but people picture a wedding and they look at it a certain way. Mm-hmm. It has to be in a hall, has to be a sit down dinner. Everyone has to be at your ceremony. Everything that we're not doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, then you have to watch people be like, oh, you know what? I love that. Yeah. They do like the high pitched thing, and it's like, I don't actually care if you like it or not.
Yeah, you just asked.
Yeah.
And I'm just being honest. It's very interesting because I feel like when you tell, you know, when you're telling people about the wedding, like they want to know how it's happening.
Yeah.
When I talk to guys about the wedding, they're like, oh, you're getting married. Like, how do you feel about getting married?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so much more that than the wedding. They don't give a shit about the wedding. But every guy, even like, you know, not necessarily my friends, but dudes that I talk to, like small talk in comedy that I'm getting married. And if they're not also married, they're like, dog, you about to settle down, lock in. And I'm like, yo, I hate that.
I know.
I hate
narrative.
that so much, that narrative.
They're like, yeah, you sure about this?
Yeah, dog, yo, one woman for the rest of your life. I'm like, you know what's always very telling? The same dudes that come up to me like, yo, you about to be with one girl for the rest of your life. Like, how do you feel about that? Those are the same dudes that brag about having the same friends for 20 plus years.
100%.
And it's like, dog, so you can have a day one bro that you flex everywhere, but God forbid I have a day one hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Why is that cooler than what I'm doing?
Yeah.
You know what I can't stand that.
I know. And it's also the insinuation that like, you were getting bitches before.
Yeah. I never was doing no shit like that. God forbid, bro.
They're like, damn, one girl. You're like, and when was it?
As opposed to what numbers was I putting up before? Like, bro, my thing, and this is a me thing. I try not to, you know, I don't like to throw shade on how anybody lives their life. I feel I love my life. I love the way it is. I've been I've been in this healthy relationship. I've been in other relationships. I've been single for a long time. Having somebody for me is better than not having somebody. Like, I just don't understand why guys like put being alone on a pedestal. Yeah. Like, it's so lit. Mm-hmm. Like, I've been there. It's not.
Yeah, we got to start teaching guys differently.
It's not lit. It's or like, you can do it and there's meaning there, but like, we can't act like that way is better than this way.
Well, we can't act like meaningful partnerships don't mean anything.
Yeah, bro. I can't, like, cause it's like, I don't know. I feel like the dudes that like are always like, yo, I can't settle down. It's gonna distract them. Like, but you're still trying to hang out with the same dudes you've been hanging out with. Yeah. And it's like, you guys are now repeating back the same stories you've been repeating for 20 years with the same people doing the same stuff. And it's like, God forbid I'm with a broad that broadens my horizons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy. Like, there's just less pressure on friendships than there is in relationships.
100%.
So friends, they feel better. Like, they feel great. As a guy, it feels great to have friends that love you and accept you because you're not expecting anything of them. Yeah. And they're not expecting anything of you. The hard part is being with somebody and like, all right, now I have to, like, my life, there's a mirror here. Like, she can call me out. Like, not she, whoever I'm with is going to be able to call me out. They're going to be able to like hold up a microscope to what I do on a day-to-day basis. And like, all right, now I have to wrestle with what's important, me being this exact person or me leaving room for the possibility that there are things I can improve on. Yeah. Or there are stances that I have that can be challenged. You know what I mean? And I feel like guys think it's so fucking trash to be that way. Yeah. And I hate that.
I do. I hate that too. I really don't get it at all. Yeah. And it's also like, I hate the narrative of, I can't be with a woman that's going to be a distraction.
Yeah.
When they spend so much of their time trying to fuck bitches. And it's like, we know guys like that.
Bro, of course.
In comedy, we meet people like that, and they're like, nah, I can't settle down. And you watch them scroll through an app while also trying to get a girl from the audience. And their whole day is centered around trying to fuck women. And 100%. It's like, that's way more of a distraction.
Also, from a time perspective, you're spending the same time. It's just you're not getting anything in return.
At all.
Like, I invest time into you, and I get, like, a person I can live with for the rest of my life, and somebody I can feed into, and like, not only does my success feel good, now I get to watch you succeed, and that feels good. Like, it's a really deep payoff.
Yeah.
Whereas you're still spending, like, maybe there's a Friday night that, like, if I was single, I would go out.
Yeah.
I would go out to shows. Maybe I hustle who sees. It goes on and off. It'll be back. But maybe if I was single, I'd go to a show. Maybe I'd hang, and maybe I'd get up. Maybe that would push my career in a different direction. But there'd also be Friday nights when I was single. It's like, all right, I'm gonna take a fucking Tinder date out or whatever the fuck. And it's like, you're still investing the time. You just know nothing's coming back from it. And you're cool with it because you feel like you have to give less. But I'm like, you're also shortchanging yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you can go on these dates. You can have sex with, even if you do have sex with multiple women, you're not doing British accents with them.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You can't watch Love on the Spectrum with you.
Yeah, you're not watching Tickies at night.
Dog. There's parts of yourself as a guy that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, there's silly, goofy, like, parts of me that I had no idea existed when I was single, and you're killing parts of yourself to just be like, have surface interactions with people, and you can do that. But if you're gonna do that, don't fucking criticize what I'm doing, because I'll let you rock. But if we're talking facts, your way's fucking dumber.
You at the stick.
Your way's dumber. You're gonna get old and die.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
And you think because you could probably maybe get a younger shorty, but like they're gonna stop letting you do that after a point.
Yeah. You go and then you look at that and you go, what is the idea of younger people? That's a creepy thing in itself.
I feel like with dudes, it's just the idea of, I don't want nobody questioning me.
Yeah.
When it's like, growth comes from that questioning.
Oh, 100%.
Like I have so many things about my personality that I felt were nailed on, decided. And then having you around, especially you specifically, the type of person that you are, you package pointing at my stuff in such a way that is like illuminating, because you can do it with levity, you can do it with jokes, which is how I need to receive it. And it's like, it forces me to like look at myself and be like, why do I do this? Is this important, or did I just make a decision?
Yeah.
And that is where growth happens, in my opinion. And I feel like if you can have somebody around you who's able to do that, you stand to benefit.
Yeah.
Your friends can't do that in the same way. They don't spend as much time with you, and they don't care what happens to you the same way your partner does. Not because they don't love you, not because you don't have good friends. It's just there's a line they can't get past.
Absolutely.
In friendship, that like a relationship is a full part of growth.
Yeah. I agree. I 100% agree. And also, I feel like people don't realize, and I can't speak for any other relationship, but I do, like, there's been people like in comedy that'll come up to you and to be like, damn, like you're one person's like, oh, they don't realize that we're homies for real.
Yeah, they don't realize that you're my dog, bro. Yeah. Like, we're macking out. We're having, like, my shit is, but what people don't realize, and this is like, it's obviously funny, but it's like, we fuck and then we watch TV. Like,
you at the stick.
I don't understand what is not, that shit is so lit.
Yeah.
It's so, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
I feel great physically, and then we're just gonna hang out.
Yeah, we're just gonna pop an edible, go for a walk.
What are we talking?
Make fun of people.
Bro, we're gonna write some jokes. We're gonna fucking talk shit. It's like, it's a dream, bro. It's lit, and it's I love it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I feel like, I think that's what it is. They don't realize that we're actually friends. Yeah. And like, it gets me so upset, because it's like, dog, you see, I got Samantha out here. This is a bad bitch. I got her out here in a full Knicks uniform. You don't understand how fucking good that feels and how fucking funny that is. Yeah. Like, do I have to sit on the couch and watch Summer House? Sure, but that's great too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do I put on a little eye mask when she lets me? Like, people see me with the little eye patch and they're like, oh, damn, your girl got you doing everything. Like, no, she have to give me permission to wear this because that's her stock.
That's my stuff.
Like, you give yourself a little bit, and you get, like, she'll fucking watch a movie that you would never watch because she's with me. Yeah. And that's fun. Yeah. And I'll do some shit that I would never do because I'm with you, and it's nice. You experience something different. Yeah. You're pushing yourself to experience stuff, and it's fun.
And it's a good thing. As long as you find the right partner, it's always fun.
Of course.
Yes.
So I think that is interesting. Girls, when you talk about them, how's the wedding going? And dudes are always like, "Oh, you about to get married?"
Yeah.
Where women are like, "Of course you're gonna get married. How's the party gonna be?"
Yeah.
And the fellas are like, "Dog."
Well, you go, that's also that, like, we're talking about men's issue, but women's issue is like, they're like, oh my God, the wedding.
Yeah, you
And
look
they're
at-
not even thinking about the marriage.
you look at women, you go, they should scrutinize the marriage part more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're asking me about that, and that's like the most important part. And I just like, I don't really. I'm excited to have a wedding, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't care for it to be like Instagrammable. You know what I mean?
I feel you. It's just, you live and learn. That's the fun thing about being in a relationship now and seeing these little tropes play out is like being able to poke holes in them and be like, oh, so going forward for us, like we can create our own meaning of what all of this stuff like looks like and means to us, and that's exciting. But it is what it is, man. The wedding's coming up. You're probably only gonna get one more episode
before
we're married, and then that shit is gonna hit different them episodes because I'm gonna have a big ass rock on my finger.
Yeah, you are.
Can't wait, bro.
The other hand.
It's not on the right?
No.
Like this? Yeah. Like that?
Ew.
You want the
You have to take that out. You can
What do you mean? I'm talking about being married to you. I'm not talking about just going around and doing this to strangers in the street.
Anyone who's listening on audio.
Well, why would you explain it if you want me to take
Jason
it out?
just did a finger bang.
This is going to be my ring finger bang. What are you talking about? It's a beautiful thing. It's a covenant with God. I don't know why you're making it such a big deal. But it is what it is. There's been plenty of stuff going on in the world, plenty of little trending topics and stuff that we want to talk to you guys about. And we're going to do that in our current event segment called ISO Boom. And ISO Boom, the first thing I want to talk to you about, because I love when there's like relationship adjacent stuff that's like super prevalent, because I feel like there's nobody better to listen to than you and I on the matters of these topics.
Yeah.
And the first topic I want to discuss, Olympic runner Noah Lyles.
Yes.
Just got married, and him and his wife did a first look, and it was posted on the internet.
Yeah.
And Noah Lyles' reaction has sparked many a conversation.
100%.
They're doing a first look. He's seeing his wife in the dress for the first time right before they get married, and his reaction is interesting.
Yeah.
What did you think?
So let me preface by saying this.
Yeah.
I think those moments are private. They should not be posted on the internet, especially when you are of status of someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're a regular schmegular person, you're posting it for, just your friends and your family, that's fine.
100%. Nobody's gonna care. If that goes viral, something crazy happened. Or like, this happened, you couldn't expect what happened.
Exactly.
But somebody like Noah Lyles, who's a public figure, like, it's gonna come with a lot of scrutiny.
It's going to come with a lot of scrutiny, and it's like, I'm sure whoever, I think it's his wife posted it, she posted it with the thought that people were going to think one way, and it's like, you're letting in the world into this super intimate moment.
Yeah.
And like, one thing the internet's going to do is take something small and make it, make a mountain out of a molehill.
100%. I've never heard you use that phrase.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you've never heard that one before?
I've heard that one. I've never heard it from you.
Well, stick with me. You got a couple things in the back.
You want the stick?
Yes.
And
you can't post an intimate moment in your relationship and think the internet's gonna take it with a grain of salt.
One thing about the internet, they're white. They don't salt their food.
Yeah,
you know
unseasoned. There will be no grains of salt.
Yeah, there'll
anywhere.
be no grains of salt anywhere. So they posted this video. She turns around. He's like, "Oh wow, okay. So I thought you were gonna go with you went with the princess dress."
Yeah. And we're supposed to twirl in this?
Yeah. And so the way that he reacts to it, to me, feels like he's hosting some type of show where he's grading her on her wedding dress. When what I would assume that a husband would do would be like, "Oh my God, you look so beautiful," and that's it. Yeah. And I hated it.
Yeah,
right?
It was bad.
I assume this is their relationship and she's fine and whatever.
Yeah,
right?
they're still married.
They're still married, and I'm sure she's fine with his reaction.
In a vacuum, it was fucking terrible.
It was fucking awful.
In a vacuum, it was as bad as it could have been.
Absolutely.
In a vacuum, it was horrible. I'm sure that's not a necessarily an indicator of their entire relationship. We just don't have the time to provide.
We just don't have time. Yeah, exactly. You just go, "You were in a terrible relationship, bitch. Get out."
Yeah.
You want the stick?
Yeah, you look at take a page out of your man's book, bitch. Run at a world record pace.
Yeah,
away,
because
it's not, the gold is not good over there.
And isn't he like a known troll?
He's a known. I don't personally care for Noah Lyles. Yeah. I think he's a troll. I think he's a corny guy. He's a very successful track and field star. I think he's corny.
Okay,
but like that reaction, knowing who he is, doesn't surprise me. But it was not what it needed to be.
Yeah.
And in that moment, all it needs to be is overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah.
Fellas, this is the truth. and this is a harsh truth and a truth that I don't necessarily love, and I don't think Samantha's gonna love it either when I start explaining it, but I
already don't like it.
But it is the truth. There are just some times in a relationship, there's not a lot, and those times are few, and the times are far between. Whatever your honest opinion is, you gotta keep it to your fucking self sometimes. And if your real true opinion is that you don't care for your wife's wedding dress, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And I can say this because this is not going to happen to me.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen your dress and I'm fucking obsessed with it. I would die. Frankly, I think we should swap outfits. I think I'd look gorgeous in it. I think it's beautiful. It makes me feel special and it's perfect. But if you don't feel that way, you don't fucking say it.
Yeah.
The morning of your wedding, you die with that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't change the situation. You fucking get on board with it. Roll with the punch,
Yeah.
bro. I don't give a fuck how you saw your wedding. I don't like to play gender roles. You're a fucking dude who gives a fuck what you think.
Yeah. Also, let's be clear. His wife did look beautiful.
She looked like a smoke show.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you think should be like. When guys, and this is not, I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but when guys have a vision of how something is supposed to go on the wedding day, it's just not fucking about you a little bit. Like, it's your wedding, but it's your wife's wedding.
Yeah.
It's you gotta be reasonable, bro. This part is not about you. Her dress is not about you.
Well, you just gotta really.
She obviously fucking loved it. She picked it. You gotta get on board.
Yeah, but you also look at your, whatever, man, whatever you thought she was gonna wear, it's undeniable that she looked beautiful in it.
Of course.
So it's like, you just say you look beautiful, not like, damn, you went with this. Bitch, shut up.
Yeah, not the time to sweat the small stuff, especially as a dude. Like, you don't even know what the fuck is going on in this dress. You don't know. He's like, okay, long train. I'm like, what is this fucking runway?
Yeah, Project Runway.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it was just really weird. I've never seen a response like that.
And
ever.
I was waiting for it to get more positive.
Yeah, and it didn't.
I was like, because maybe he was blown away and it was awkward for a little bit, which I get. Like, you're lost for words. It's a big moment and you want to say the right thing. And then he just never did that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
There are moments where your honest opinion is just not more important than being there for your wife.
100%.
And that is one of those moments.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's the first look. It's however she does her hair. Like it's the fucking fifth outfit she put on when you're already late. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
We can't be honest anymore.
Yeah.
It's too late for that here.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean to take this and you can't be liberal with this power, but there are times when you have to just fucking tell her a nice thing.
Yeah. I just don't even know why that was his go-to reaction.
Yeah.
Like, he even stood back. Normally you see a first look and the guy hugs her, he's crying. Noah Lyles took a couple of steps back to get a better look of the dress he didn't like. And I'm like, you gotta be joking. He goes, oh, okay. And he's really looking at it. And it's like, are you out of your mind? I remember one time I was dating this guy who said something about my nails and he knew a little too much about nails.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, shut the fuck up. I want men to be aware of things, but not like that.
It's like, nice new nails. I
would have never done the coffin shape, but if you like stiletto, that's cool. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, so you're going French tip. Is this an ode to 2006 where that was cool?
Yeah.
What did you? You're doing this unironically. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Saying Noah Lyles took a step back to hate better is hysterical.
And he did.
Yeah, he became meticulous.
He
with
was
his hating.
at least 3-4 feet away from her.
That's so fun. He took a step back to get a better view.
To get a better view of the dress he didn't like.
More eloquently describe why he doesn't fuck with your wedding dress. He was not careless. We can't say he was careless.
Yeah.
We can't say he was dismissive.
No.
He was just not a fan.
Not a fan.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, we want you to notice stuff, but not if you're going to be critical.
Yeah. It was just completely outrageous.
Yeah.
But again, those kind of moments should not be for the internet.
And it's for your own good.
And
not because we don't want to see them. I love to see a train wreck.
Oh, me too.
It was, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that.
We shouldn't even know about your first.
I didn't deserve that truth from you.
I don't know you from a can of paint.
You didn't.
You at the stink.
Your second where these phrases coming from? Can of paint, molehill. You're on some type of TikTok that I don't know about. We're just feeding
it's
you
in
fucking
boomer TikTok. Just doing
euphemisms.
boomer things.
It's
Yeah,
fucking crazy. And now you're gonna say another one faster than a squirrel in Mississippi on the west side of a tree stump. But like, what are you talking about?
You at the stink.
yeah. I
Paint.
just don't. It really does.
Yeah, we didn't deserve that intimacy.
We
from
didn't
y'all.
earn-
You
yeah.
didn't know it's me.
But I also look at her and go, "You watched that." And thought the internet needed to see that. Like what you could have done, which I notice a lot of people do, is they'll do their first look and it's muted and it's covered by music. But even then it would have looked weird because he doesn't embrace her. He takes a step back and he like, yeah, I mean, your hem's a little long on that side and I wouldn't have. And it's such a bizarro thing.
Unfortunately, that's got to get left on the cutting room board. That's got to get left on the cutting room floor because that shouldn't have made the cut.
No.
We shouldn't have seen that.
No.
But then you look at it and you go, the honest truth, and let's look way too deeply into it and draw conclusions that do not exist. You go, he doesn't like her because he was very mean to her about the dress. And you go, she hates him and she wants the world to be upset. That's why she posted the video.
You at the stink.
They're in a battle. They shouldn't have gotten married.
Yeah.
It's what it is. They're in a battle. They're not in a partnership. They're in a rivalry. They're competing.
Yeah, I just and I'm coming from a place of someone who does a podcast with her man, and I'm saying you can't put intimate moments out because you go until the day I die, no one will ever see our engagement video.
Yeah, until that reality show gets picked
It's
up.
never gonna pick up.
It's
You at the stink.
It's never gonna get picked up.
It's just
never
the
gonna
truth.
get picked up.
It's just the truth, though.
But
yeah, of course.
you just go. I'm never because here's the thing. Perhaps he was nervous and his reaction was not the best.
Of course.
And you go, I can fully understand that because if we were to just post our engagement video,
No context.
No context.
No knowledge of our relationship, who we are as individuals. If you watch Samantha's reaction to the moment sinking in that I am proposing to her for us to get married, to spend the rest of our lives together, you would think.
you'd say, hey, lace up your sneakers, JC, and run like Noah Lyles out of this woman's life.
You at the stink.
You would think that I had a gun to Monroe's head.
Yeah.
Like, that's the horror.
Yeah. My reaction was horrible.
I actually think about it. I go, are you sure that's not your fake pregnancy anxiety? Are you sure that that's not why you had a fake baby? Because you don't want to get married?
No. Listen. One thing about me, I broke off one engagement. I could do another one if I want. You know what I mean? I'm not new to this.
I'm not scared about that part.
Yeah,
I've done that
that's
before.
easy.
It's easy as beans. I fucking.
It's easy like Sunday morning.
It's easy like Sunday morning. I break up with you. I don't tell my family for about a year and a half.
We go through the whole wedding.
live
We just don't sign the license.
We don't sign the license. We never get that deposit back.
Yeah.
We go to couples therapy. It's already over. We share that with the therapist on the first lesson. We go, we could have saved the call. It could have been an email. And it's what it is. You don't say nothing to nobody. You let yourself be the villain to your family, my family, and it is what it is. I go on and I get really fat.
Yeah.
I get really fat, but what the good thing is I have a beautiful family and I stay the lyrical genius I always was.
And that's JC just telling you about my previous engagement. Yeah, I just think people should keep those kind of things off of the internet. I just think it's very
100%.
strange to want to share that with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, the internet is just an unforgiving place, but you go the internet dragging this one, they're in the right. If you were dragging Noah Lyles for his reaction to his wife's dress, unfortunately, you were doing important work. And it meant something because it's meaningful for everybody because guys need to see that you just can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do
You got to be able to see that and go, that's a problem. I shouldn't want to do that.
Yeah. But I have been seeing people in their comments be like, what's the problem with his reaction? And I'm like, I go, okay.
He's being mean.
Yeah, it's just...
His wife is in her wedding dress on her wedding day where she's supposed to feel like the most beautiful woman on the planet, and he is poking at her confidence.
Yeah, and you also go, whether or not he was being mean, like people could be like, maybe he likes fashion.
Yeah.
It is not the ideal response that 99.9% of brides want to hear on their wedding day.
Nobody wants to hear that shit, and it's like, your opinion's not that fucking important, and it could also just be different. When it gets to a point that it is irreversible, she's made a decision, and as much as it is your day, it's her day, you owe it to her to lift her up.
Yeah.
It's your job.
Yeah.
You don't get to be like motherfuckers who think honesty is some form of respect.
Yeah.
I want to knock them upside the head. It's not fucking about you, man.
Yeah.
It's about being there for somebody.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
about letting them know exactly how you feel when you feel it, because Newsflash, you're not always right.
Yeah.
Not to say that they're right for their decision, but like it's just a choice. It doesn't affect you. Fucking big it up. That's your wife now, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck is getting me tight, bro?
Yeah.
But I will say, I love Noah Lyles. You criticizing your wife, that was meaningful work. You put the bar in hell. Now I'm gonna have a great wedding day.
Yeah, well, we're not doing it first look because we're not tacky.
Yeah, of course. God
You
forbid. I mean, my God, no. We're two people who love and respect ourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just what it is. But yeah, that was a huge thing that's been going on. Anything else been going? Oh, something that's important to mention. Just a little quick. It is Lesbian Visibility Week. So, wrong button.
To all our lesbian listeners,
Shout out to all our lesbians
We
out
see
there.
you.
We see you. We want you to be more visible.
yeah, we want you to be more visible. Leave us a comment.
Leave us a comment.
So we know you're there. We want to visibly see you.
If you a lesbian and you listen to this podcast, take a video of y'all kissing and send it to us on Instagram.
You understand?
That's the visibility. Increase your visibility, baby. We'll post it for everybody.
Yeah,
But kiss your girl on.
Kiss your girl on the lips and send us a video.
Send us a video about it. And as you know, as a lesbian adjacent person, I hope you feel seen by my scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I want lesbians to know that you are being viewed and by me on porn sites.
You understand?
Samantha does her own personal lesbian visibility week
Yeah.
on a site called Pornhub.
Yeah.
And they get a lot of visibility.
A lot of visibility over here.
A lot of visibility.
No, but shout out to
Shout out
lesbians
to all
everywhere.
lesbians out there. What else has been going on? Something that happened in New York had the city buzzing. We had the link up. When they say bad bitches link up, they really mean it. We saw Zara Mamdani and Barack Obama link up in the Bronx, man. Shout out to the gods. Zoran and Obama linked up in the Bronx.
You understand?
Smash.
Yeah.
You look at Zoran and Obama, you go double homicide.
Yeah.
You go
Choo choo.
you go, Obama, I know you like drone strikes. Let's bring a drone in the bedroom and have it strike some photos of us. You're a hot guy.
You're a hot guy.
Yeah. You look at that, you go, I want to watch Zoran and Obama have a heated rivalry while Michelle Obama puts me in a headlock.
Yeah.
It chokes me out.
Yeah.
It's just what I
Absolutely.
like. Yeah, they're cool guys, man.
They're just cool guys. And I know, in hindsight, Obama wasn't a great president. And you go, I don't really care.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
They really don't like. I don't know if he wasn't a great president, but the brown people do not like Obama.
Well, you go.
He was drone strike. He was going crazy.
You go. What's a couple aerial pictures of places? I mean, what are you gonna do?
You understand?
You know what I mean? You go. Listen.
You go. I don't like everybody in my business.
Linda, listen. You go. The coolest president we've ever had.
All right, let's rank them. Coolest presidents.
I mean, all of them stink. You just look at Obama. You go number one.
Samantha, and this is not a political take. We're just looking at cool. George W. Bush was cool.
Oh yeah.
George W. Bush was cool as hell. George W.
Bush is cool now.
You understand?
George W. Bush was not cool then.
And that's where I'm going to have to disagree. I don't think what he was doing was cool, but the way he was doing it was very cool.
People hated him.
Well, because he was not a serious person, and that's cool. But it's a terrible president. It's a terrible quality for a leader. But you look at him, you go, he was talking about the war in the Middle East, and then he was like, now watch this drive.
Yeah.
That's aura.
Well, you go fool me once.
Fool me one time. Fool me can't get fooled again. The kid was drip. I mean, this is not, once again, I don't want anybody to run with this. Is not a statement of agreement on what he did, but he was cool.
Yeah.
Trump is not cool. He's funny. I don't like what he's doing, but he's a
Very
funny
funny.
guy. Who else was cool? I mean, you can't say this no more because of the files, but we know who was cool. He's from Arkansas. He was
Yeah,
pretty
you go
sexy.
Bubba.
You go. He was fucking super cool.
You go, Bubba smoked weed one time, he said.
You understand?
Yeah. He goes, I didn't have sexual relations.
Yeah,
She just sucked my dick.
No, he lied the same way all guys lie. Bro.
No,
It was
you
crazy.
also-
He was cool.
No.
It wasn't cool what he did.
No, yeah. You look back at that and you go, Jesus Christ, people, the world hates women.
Yeah.
You look at Monica Lewinsky and you go, she was so young, just an intern. And you want to talk about power. The president of the United States said, hey, suck my dick, babe.
You can suck my fucking dick.
And get a promotion.
Yeah, and you go, she told her friend on the phone and her friend said, say that again, recorded it and let it out. And everyone said, you go, Monica Lewinsky did an interview recently, like a few years ago, and she's never been able to recover to this day.
It's so fucked up. And They let Bill Clinton do whatever he wanted after that, and he's done some really fucking nasty stuff. He was in some islands with some bad people, and you go, they still forgive him for the Monica, and they don't. First of all, there's nothing to be. The only person who should be mad is Hillary.
Yeah.
Okay, Hillary actually got cheated on.
Yeah.
Monica, it's not her fault. Like you, at that point in time, before the internet taught me that things were bad and good, if Bill Clinton asked me to suck his dick, I'd have to think a couple times.
He's president.
He's the president of the United States, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying, like, I would just do it, but I'd be like, an offer has been made.
Yeah.
There's an offer on the table. Can I counter offer?
Yeah.
But, like, that's a big fucking request from an important fucking person. It's a little scary.
It's a little scary. I mean, you think of it and you go, I'd be like the guy in Abducted in Plain Sight. Like, I have to
You went to steal.
jerk off the guy who stole my daughter.
100%. You look at me, Bill Clinton. If Bill Clinton asked me for time, I'm like, can I bring my wife? Like, could she at least be there so I don't have to do this on my own?
Yeah, I mean, no, Bill Clinton. I mean, the shit that he's done is
It's
crazy.
terrible.
You just look at every president. You go, none of them have been cool except for Obama. He's like the coolest guy.
Yeah,
he gets
he's a
like
cool
pop
guy.
culture references.
Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah, he's fun.
Puts out playlists.
If we're being honest, I don't know much about what he did in the Middle East. I do know that he is the only president that has directly affected my life in a really, really positive way.
How was that?
He is the president that made healthcare until you were 26 years old. Before it was until you were done with school.
That was Obama?
That was Obama. That's
Wait,
Obamacare.
Done with school? So,
When
like,
you were
if
done-
I
if you-
stayed in school for the whole time?
You had to be done with college, and then you could no longer be under your parents'
Damn.
health insurance, and you had to get your own job, and that was like the whole thing. Like you're only under until you're done with school. I don't know if it went into masters. I think it was bachelor's.
Yeah.
And then I remember watching TV the day that was announced, and I was like, oh my god, because I had just finished. I was in beauty school.
You
and
had
I was
just
like,
decided you were done.
well, yeah, I had no insurance.
Yeah.
And then when that happened, I was like, oh my God, I can be under my dad's insurance again.
God.
And I literally was so excited about it. It was incredible. And I got like 4 years left of insurance because of that.
Fact, shout out to Obama, the bro-bomber right there, man.
Yeah.
Love to see him and Zoran hook up. You look at it, you go, we got to figure out a way to get Zoran Mamdani eligible to run for president.
Yeah.
I know you don't like it because he can focus on New York, and that's great. The kid
yeah.
he has a higher calling. The kid's a fucking superstar. He's incredible.
Yeah. He is incredible.
And everybody agrees, unless you're my father,
You went to
what are you
steal.
going to do end of the day?
To be fair, your dad is nervous that he is going to get taxed for his $5 million home.
Yeah, of course, and he should be. He should be because I mean, first he's got to make $5 million and buy that home. But it's on the horizon.
But it's
all right
possible.
there, God
It's
forbid.
possible.
You know what I mean? But and his second home.
His second home.
one.
Sorry.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Soft Launch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are at New York Comedy Club this Sunday in Rhythm on 4th Street. It's gonna be our last show before our wedding. Come at 8 p.m. I'll put the link in the bio. It's gonna be a fun time. Other than that, leave a comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends about us.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We've been getting a couple more subscribers, so welcome.
Shout out to all you guys. Thank you everybody for always showing so much love. We love you guys. I've been Jason Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we'll catch y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.